Yorkshire Dales that made up the first part of the 2014 Le Grand Depart of the Tour de France, recognised as the greatest cycling race in the world. A mere 190 kilometres, the cyclists set off from Leeds and worked their way out through the country through the spectacular region before circling round and down through the small Yorkshire villages until they arrived in Harrogate. One of those villages was Masson, which is the headquarters of the Theakstons Brewery. This area of Yorkshire, with its rolling dales, spectacular scenery and friendly market towns, provides a cyclist of all abilities the chance to explore and enjoy what the local folk here describe as God's own country.
There is nothing more joyous than getting on a bike, and it doesn't matter who you are, as long as we all know how to ride bikes. We all remember that moment where we were released for the first time on two wheels, how exciting it is. And I think it never leaves people. One always enjoys getting on a bike, and me no less than anybody else. Yesterday we had a fantastic day riding through the Yorkshire Dales in beautiful sunshine, and for a few moments one can just sort of count one's blessings to say how lucky we are to live and work in this part of the world and to be able to do this sort of thing. It really was a lovely day.
For many people, this is a cycling heaven. Wide open spaces punctuated by traditional friendly towns guarantee every person on two wheels the warmest of welcomes and an opportunity to sample one of Yorkshire's finest range of beers.
I would like people to think of our beers as being absolutely the core of everything good about the British brewing industry. A traditional family brewing company that are passionate about brewing, passionate about the quality, passionate about the ingredients we put into it, providing liquid lubrication for people to enjoy either on their own or in company all over the country all the time. It's something we work very hard to do here at Masson. We never take our drinkers for granted. We are always thinking about how we can do more to improve the quality of our beer, the consistency of our beer, and how we can extend the availability of it to further pubs and clubs across the country. A pub is a public house where people can go and share each other's stories. I always love that story where, if you're feeling a bit fed up when you go into a pub and you say to the chap next to you, God, I've had a hell of a day. And the chap next to you says, well, you think you've had a bad day, listen to mine. And it's a place where problems are shared and problems are halved. It's a hugely important point from a personal point of view, from a community point of view. They tend to be where things happen, organisations are put in place, activities are arranged. It's where people get to understand what's going on in the town, what other people are up to. It is absolutely the hub of the community. Pubs are the hub.
The Tour de France is the world's greatest race, pushing the athletes to the limit. But you can come here and cycle the route of the 2014 Le Grand Depart, taking your time and enjoying what Yorkshire does best.